The Vatican is a place where history is written, not just preserved. Each decision made within these sacred walls reverberates across the Catholic world, shaping the faith and its future. And on this day, a new chapter has begun, one that breaks centuries-old traditions. In a groundbreaking move, Pope Francis has appointed Simona Brambilla as the head of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life. It's the first time a woman has been given such a high-ranking role in the Vatican's governance, a decision that signals a shift toward inclusivity and progress. While the Catholic Church is known for its deep traditions, this historic appointment highlights the evolving vision of leadership within its walls. Simona Brambilla's name is now etched in history, not just as a leader but as a symbol of change. To understand the significance of this appointment, we must first understand the woman herself. Simona Brambilla was born in Lecco, Italy, a region known for its picturesque beauty and deep Catholic roots. Growing up, she was inspired by the missionary work of the Consolata Missionary Sisters, the religious congregation she would later lead. For decades, Brambilla worked as a missionary in Africa, dedicating her life to serving communities in need. Her work extended far beyond spiritual guidance. It included healthcare initiatives, educational programs, and advocating for women's empowerment in regions affected by poverty and conflict. In 2011, she was elected as the Superior General of the Consolata Missionary Sisters, a role in which she demonstrated extraordinary leadership. Overseeing a global congregation, Brambilla was known for her ability to navigate the challenges of modern religious life while staying grounded in the values of humility and service. Simona Brambilla's new role places her at the helm of the Dicastery for Institutes of Consecrated Life and Societies of Apostolic Life. This is no ordinary position. It is a ministry that oversees the governance, direction, and well-being of religious orders across the globe, spanning nearly 1 million individuals dedicated to a life of prayer, service, and community. For centuries, this office has been led exclusively by men. Brambilla's appointment breaks this norm, signaling a bold move by Pope Francis to acknowledge the critical role of women in the Church's mission and governance. Her new responsibilities include addressing pressing challenges faced by religious orders today, declining vocations, the need for greater financial accountability, and ensuring the protection of vulnerable communities within the Church. Brambilla's unique perspective as a missionary and a woman is expected to bring fresh approaches to these issues. Pope Francis has consistently championed the inclusion of women in leadership roles within the Church. Since the beginning of his papacy, he has appointed women to significant positions, such as Senior Natalie Beckward as Under-Secretary to the Synod of Bishops and Francesca Di Giovanni to a key diplomatic role in the Secretariat of State. However, the appointment of Simona Brambilla marks a new height. It is not just about representation, it is about ensuring that the voices of women are heard in shaping the Church's future. Pope Francis's actions reflect his belief that the Church must grow by embracing diversity and empowering all its members to serve. The ripple effects of this appointment are profound. For women in religious life, it is a moment of validation, a recognition of their indispensable contributions to the Church. Brambilla's leadership serves as a beacon of hope, inspiring young women around the world to see themselves as leaders in faith. Her leadership style is expected to be one of collaboration and compassion. Drawing from her missionary background, she brings a hands-on approach to governance, focusing on the needs of local communities and fostering unity within diverse religious orders. As Simona Brambilla begins her historic tenure, her story reminds us of the Church's enduring mission: to serve, to include, and to grow in faith. Her appointment is more than just a milestone, it is a turning point, a step toward a future where leadership is defined not by tradition alone, but by the call to serve God and His people.